Hello, welcome to my channel, Lady J. My name is Glenna. So, today is somewhat of a different type of video, but it's still hair related. Um, it's regarding labeling of our products. The labels. Right? So couple of things. Label could be considered how you advertise your product. So the FTC regulates advertising of a product. But the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, regulates. Well, when I say regulate, they have rules regarding what's considered cosmetics. Actually, let me back up. They have rules regarding drugs, right? I didn't know this until I was doing my research. That according to the FDA, let me pull it up here. What cosmetics is considered a drug? I didn't know that. So because of that, because it's considered a drug, and I will do the definitions in a second. Because it's considered a drug, the labelings on our products have to be accurate and including the ingredients, including the order of the how they're listed. So let me back up why I'm doing this. Lately, we've been seeing in the natural hair community some brands releasing hair products whose labels are incorrect, or as the FDA would call it, misbranded, meaning it is what what's in the jar is misstated on the label, including the quantity. The FDA is kind of also strict on that. So, we've had Uncle Funky's daughter, which they haven't really cleared up the snafu on their labels, and maybe what it is now looking back, and I don't know if Miche Beauty did the same, because their label from the original, at least this original one that I have, of their strengthening protein deep conditioner is different than this newer one. This is the 12 ounce. This is the 8 ounce. I don't know if when these brands first started, they just didn't know that they had to do certain things, because, and I know my brain is going all over the place. Here's the other thing. When it comes to interstate commerce, when a store, as in this case an e-store, Miche Beauty, Uncle Funky's daughter, or even Nature's Little Secret, which that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this video, because these brands, here's the first of the advice: brands, get your labels correct. Because as a consumer, I'm depending on the label to tell me whether or not I should purchase this product. Because the FDA classified this product as a drug, then there's all these other rules. So brands, before you put something on the market, make sure your labels are correct, or else you could be in for some stiff penalties and or consent decrees from these agencies. And as somebody who works in that arena, you don't want the federal government in your books, right? So get yourself together, get your ingredient listing correct before you put something out there. Now, Nature's Little Secret just released their okra gel. It looks like something I want to try. The consistency Now, the label is incorrect that's being shipped to a customer. And when I say interstate commerce, Nature's Little Secret, which is based in Maryland, is an e-store. And same with Miche. Miche is based in Maryland. And once it crosses state line, Uncle Sam doesn't really, and if it's something is wrong, Uncle Sam don't really like that. So now the states can also do their own thing, but the federal government will come into play when it crosses state line. So all the more reason that because our economy is so interconnected across the world and across state lines, we need to make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing so you won't get Uncle Sam coming your way. All right, so first up, a cosmetic, according to the FDA, it says it's a product except soap. Clearly, the CFR just says is a product except soap intended to be applied to the human body for cleansing. Which, if it's except soap, isn't soap used for cleansing? Oh, soap. Oh no, so they may meant like shampoo. Oh, okay. Beautifying, promoting attractiveness, or altering the appearance. So that is the definition of a cosmetic. Now, let me just go back to why I said it was a drug. It says, when is a cosmetic considered a drug? And it says a cosmetic is considered a drug when it's intended to cleanse, beautify, or promote attractive. The same definition for cosmetic. So a cosmetic is classified as a drug. You know, you got over-the-counter drug and you got to go get the prescription. So because this is classified as a drug, your labeling has to be correct. Now, let me just show you an example of what I'm referring to. And I'm just using Miche because as I'm going through my stash, which it's been nearly 2 months and I still haven't finished going through them. I had this in my stash. I hadn't gotten around to it, but then I bought the Curl Box, and this was the newer one. Now, the older one, it has distilled water, and I'm just using this as an example. Again, Uncle Funky's daughter is in the same boat, and who knows? I have not even looked at other brands to call them out. So distilled water, BTMS, satirical alcohol, mango seed butter. Remember that. Caprylic triglyceride, fractionated coconut oil, olive oil, rice bran oil, glycerin, propanol, hydrolyzed baobab seed protein, hydrolyzed wheat protein, hydrolyzed silk protein, preservative, capryl glycol, sorbic acid, fragrance, something cellulose, and panthenol. That's the old one. The new one, it will sound very similar, but the order is not the same. So the newer one says distilled water, benzimonium methyl sulfate, cetyl alcohol, caprylic triglyceride. Now the original one, mango seed butter, was after satirical alcohol. They have it flip on the other side. Then they had olive oil. This has rice bran oil. Then they have olive oil. Then they had mango seed butter. Mango seed butter. Okay, so then the glycerin. Then the propanol. Yeah. Then the protein, baobab seed protein, then the wheat protein. The new one now has soy protein, okay, which is fine. It has arginine. Oh, so this has more protein in it. arginine, serine, threonine, hydrolyzed silk protein. So this has more protein in it. It has the wheat protein. The older one has wheat protein, and it has the silk protein. But now, oh, interesting. The new one has more protein. Then, let's see. Then it has something gum, which is not in this one. And then the panthenol. Oh, so you know what? I don't know. The Sesapalina something spinosa gum. I don't know. It might be the hydrohethyl something cellulose. I don't know. I don't know. But anyhow, here's the point where this is considered a misbranded label. I don't know which is correct. I don't know if they reformulated it. Did they say? It seems now this one has more protein than this one. So, did they say that they reformulated this? Let me check. Then this video is mute. Well, Miche would be mute, but not for Nature's Little Secret and not for Uncle Funky's Daughter. But hold 1 second. I don't think I will be able to tell if they reformulated this. This is definitely reformulated. If that's so. But for the Uncle Funky's Daughter, where they don't list I lost my, here we go. For the Uncle Funky's Daughter, where they don't list certain ingredients. Oh no, let me just back up. Again, so let's assume the same thing where they're just updating the labeling. This is the new label. This is an old. Similarly with Uncle Funky's Daughter. Let's assume that that's what's happening, right? For the Uncle Funky's Daughter product that they had their snafu with their labels where they did not list certain ingredient. They might be in I don't know. They might be in a little bit of pickle, right? I don't know. Where they did not declare their ingredients, which that's according to CFR 21, which is so there are laws, so there are acts or laws, and then there are the regulations, the CFRs. The CFR 21, which regulates cosmetics, 701.3 that's the section that deals with the declaration of ingredients. And basically, the only thing that should not be declared are they call it flavor, but fragrance is the same thing. It says trade secret ingredients, and anything that is less than 1%, if I remember correctly, are the only thing that should not be listed. But if it's more than 1%, it has to be listed in what is called the descending order of prominence. So if an ingredient, the thing with the highest percentage is water, then water is listed first. But if anything less than 1%, it should be listed last. Now, some brands would list the preservative, even though it's less than 1%, right? But using for example, Uncle Funky's Daughter, where they did not list glycerin, which is probably more than 1%, and the protein, which is probably more than 1%. Yeah. You see, so brands. I'm just little old me over here. So my husband is trying to be funny. Definitely, check, make sure that your labels are correct, because your consumers are depending on those labels to purchase your product. And we've gotten ingredient conscious, right? We've gotten better at able to read and understand what ingredients are in a product, and we are more educated as to, oh, my hair likes this, oh, my hair does not like this, so I don't need to buy I need to buy this. I don't need to buy this because, my hair doesn't like so and so. So, and then some people are just have allergies to certain things, right? So, again, brands, just don't try to rush out the gate without checking all of your boxes, including put a box that says I'm right with Uncle Sam. And then you have subs, you have to make sure that your advertising is correct. You have to make sure that your labeling is correct. Check with the Food and Drug Administration, check with FTC, make sure you're good to go, right? So that's it for today. I just the Miche Beauty thing made me look at it, but because I'm getting ready to go use it. So anyhow, I think they might have, y'all let me know, did they announce that they reformulated it? And I missed it. So let me know. Other than that, again, brands, just get your labels together, right? Because we're depending on it. And when we spend or invest our money into your business, we are expecting a product as advertised. So yeah. Alrighty, that's it. I've rambled on enough. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.